This is The Spot, a BYU-Idaho radio production where we talk about what you are talking about at BYU-Idaho. Today's hosts are Maiya Waddell
and Ella Zeigler.
The views and opinions of this podcast are not that of BYU-Idaho Radio or the university and are solely the opinions of the hosts.
Right, and so today we wanted to talk a little bit about what BYU-Idaho students are doing for movie night. Movie night is something that happens a lot around campus here. I think it's one of the most popular activities, whether it's for a date night, a group hangout. And so we want to talk a little bit about what kind of movies that the students are watching. So we have a couple of guests here. We've got Benson and Kiriana, who are both students, and they participate in movie nights all the time and are going to tell us a little bit more about what they're watching.
So I like to watch a variety of different movies. I really, really enjoy watching movies. And so me and my friends, we like to have these a lot, especially in the winter semester, because there's like not a whole lot to do outside necessarily. And so me and my friends are actually in like the middle of a Harry Potter marathon. So we've been watching all the Harry Potter movies. We're on 7-part 1 right now. So we've watched the first 6. Now we're finishing the last 2 sometime. But yeah, that's what we've been watching a lot recently is the Harry Potter series.
Yeah, me and my friends have actually, we just did Lord of the Rings marathon, but like the extended edition. So it was like, all the way through. It took forever. We tried to like separate it and split it up. But like, yeah, I love Lord of the Rings. It's super good. So.
Cool.
I feel like it kind of depends on the vibe that you're going for too. Like if it's a date, maybe like watch, I don't know. I've like watched horror movies on a date, so you can like, you know what I mean?
Classic.
Or you could watch like, you know, rom-coms are always a good idea, and like wholesome movies. I feel like I watch a lot of wholesome movies on Sundays, like Wonka. That's such a wholesome movie. So,
I know. I just watched I Can Only Imagine on Sunday. That movie's so good.
So
makes me want to cry. It's so good.
Oh, yeah. That's cool. I definitely think it depends on the vibe, too. Sometimes a scarier movie, sometimes a funny movie. I think for me, personally, I like to watch funny movies just so we can all get our laughs out, stress-free, especially with finals and everything that we've got. It's fun to just chill. So what kind of food are you guys bringing to movie night? What kind of snacks do we like?
So for my friends and I, Harry Potter marathon, we've been going all out. So we've made our own butterbeer like every night.
No way.
And it's been so fun, actually. Yeah. So we make butterbeer.
How do you make that?
So I'm not the one who makes it, but I think it's like, so we get cream soda, and then there's like whipping cream, and there's butterscotch and powdered sugar, I think. And we like mix it all together, and it's so good, actually. So we do that, and then we have like popcorn, we have chocolate chips, and a lot of the times we'll do like a dinner beforehand or whatever, so we'll all eat together, and then like watch the movie with popcorn, or if someone brings treats like cookies or something.
Yeah.
So cool.
Food makes the movie night.
Oh, yeah.
It definitely makes it, because they can be made or they can be broken. But
True.
Lots of popcorn.
I'm more likely to go to movie night if there's food involved.
Like, yeah, tons of snacks. Like I don't know. I'll make. I just made. Oh my gosh, I made this really good Chex Mix for like the other day, and it was so good. And yeah, definitely makes or breaks the movie for sure. I feel like chips. I have a lot of chips and popcorn. I'm trying to think of like anything else. I don't know, like candy. So much candy. Sour Patch Kids, watermelon all the way.
Yeah, I feel like lots of snack foods are good. Just like if you have a variety, I feel like it's really good too, because then you can get everyone, you know, their taste of food, and it's so fun. I like it.
Yeah, I know for the Princess Diaries, I'd never seen it before, so my roommates, they like had us eat pizza and like the mint ice cream or something like that they made.
No,
so
you know, in
fun.
like Princess Diaries when, oh my gosh, what is it? I think, yeah, it's Mia, like she puts like the sorry and M&Ms like on the pizza or whatever. We did that actually. And then we had like, there's like the scene where they like eat like the ice cream or like they're eating, I don't know, it's like the bougie dinner or whatever. And then like we just had like ice cream. I don't know. We were trying to like do it all up for Princess Diaries because that movie's super good too.
That's so funny.
Oh, yeah.
One time we watched Elf. This was like before Christmas, obviously, and we made like the Elf spaghetti.
Oh,
like,
no way.
The spaghetti, the chocolate syrup, all the candies on top.
Was it any good or like?
I loved it, but no one else liked it because it was too much sugar.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so that's an interesting topic. Making the foods that are in the movies. So is that something you guys do a lot, maybe? Like the butterbeer, making the same foods as as the movies. I think that's cool.
Yeah, I think it depends on like the movie you're watching too, and like how into it the other people will be, if you know what I mean. Like if someone's never seen Harry Potter before and I'm watching it with them, I don't know if you'd make butterbeer. Maybe I would, like just to show them what it's like, you know. But me and my friends were all Harry Potter fans, and so we'll make the butterbeer together and we'll just like enjoy our time. And the same with Elf. Like everybody loves Elf, and everybody knows what the Elf spaghetti is. So I think it depends on the movie and the people you're with, personally.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, what's like your guys' favorite? Oh my gosh, the movie genre like that you guys usually watch most of the time, like with your friends and stuff.
Honestly, fantasy.
Fantasy.
Like
Or
fantasy
like,
or
like more
action.
like Disney fantasy,
Yeah.
or like okay, yeah.
See,
Or, like-
fantasy has a lot of marathon movies.
That's true.
Like we were talking
Lord of the
about, yeah. So are you guys like the type of people where you're gonna commit to a series, watching a series with people, or are you more just, oh, I'll just watch one movie?
I am down for whatever everyone else is down for. So like we've been watching the Harry Potter movies, which has been so fun, but I'm also down to just watch a single movie just for movie night. Like we watched Wonka a few weeks ago, we watched Grown Ups. And so I think it just depends on like who you're with and what they're down to do. Cause like I'm down for anything. So if we want to fully commit and do like a whole movie marathon, then I'm totally down for that. That's so fun.
Yeah, like my my roommate hasn't seen like a ton of like PG-13 movies, which isn't a bad thing. But but so I've been trying to like introduce her to like a lot of rom-coms and things I've been super into, and like I'm trying to think of some of the ones I've shown her. Like I think she'd never seen like Crazy Rich Asians, which oh my gosh, I love that movie. And no, like just like a bunch of like random rom-coms. Like I've been like on a rom-com kick lately, so but I don't know.
Yeah. That's cool. And how do you guys decide who you're gonna invite if you're hosting a movie night?
That's a good question. I think it also depends on the movie that you're watching. If you're watching like, you know, a Disney movie or something, that I feel like you can invite anyone and everyone, you know what I mean? If you're watching something a little like that could be, I don't know, like Harry Potter. I have a lot of friends who also don't like Harry Potter, so I don't necessarily invite them. I mean, I'll
Right.
throw out the invite and be like, hey, we're watching Harry Potter if you want to come. Generally, they don't come because they're not into it, you know? So I think it depends on the movie. If it's like a classic movie that everybody likes, like a Disney or like a rom-com or something that everyone can have fun doing it, then I'll invite like anyone. So
Right. So do you pick the movie first or do you pick the people first and then pick a movie that the people you invited would like?
that's a good question.
I feel like it really just depends because like sometimes I'll like I keep bringing back Lord of the Rings. It's so bad. It's because I love Lord of the Rings. But no, like when I did it, like I had started watching the first movie with my roommate, and then a bunch of other people like heard about it, and they're like, oh my gosh, can we come and watch Lord of the Rings with you guys? And we're like, yeah, sure, totally. So yeah, I think it just kind of depends. Most of the time, I feel like it usually will do the movie, and then like I'll kind of just like be like, hey, whoever wants to come can come, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like if there's a movie that like if me and a friend are talking and we're like, oh, we want to watch this movie, then we'll set a movie night up right there and then just invite people to come. Or if we just want to do something as friends, we'll be like, hey, let's just get together and then we'll kind of just watch a movie after that and decide what everyone wants to watch. So,
Yeah, most of the time, like my movie nights are extremely spontaneous
Yeah.
because I'm like,
Mine too.
I just like will throw it together all the time. But
Yeah. And so are you guys having your movie nights usually just the weekends, weekdays, Sundays?
every day of the week, I swear. No, like during winter, oh my gosh, it gets so bad. It's so boring, and I'm literally like, all right, what are we doing tonight? Another movie. Called it. So it's just,
yeah, it would get dark so early in the winter. So it's like, I mean, you can always do things on campus or stuff like that, but then I think movies are always a good go-to because that's something that everyone can sit down and have fun together with. And so, I mean, now that it's like spring and it's getting dark later, generally the weekends are when we do it, and we do it like later in the day so we have more time to do other things, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
what's your guys' favorite movie? This is an obvious question.
I have a lot of favorite movies.
But the top
Oh,
one
me
that you
too.
can that comes to mind, like when the moment I said that, what was like the first one that came to mind?
Okay, well, there were a few that came to mind, so I'll list them all. The Dark Knight trilogy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That
yeah.
one's so good.
I've actually never seen it. I need to pull up and see it. It's
Okay,
okay.
movie night.
Let's go.
Star Wars Episode 3. That one
Ooh.
is so good.
It's a banger.
And I love like any rom-com. I love Harry Potter too. Harry Potter's so good. But any rom-com and Disney movies I like.
I actually have a top 10 movie list I decided to make a while ago because I was like, yo, I need to decide. So I can hold up, let me pull it up because I'm like, all these movies. I think Count of Monte Cristo is on the list. I love Count of Monte Cristo. Hot Rod.
Oh, that one's
Oh,
good.
that's a
I
good
love
one.
Hot
I
Rod.
love that one.
I think my favorite like Disney movie, like another go-to I feel like is like a lot of the Marvel movies before Endgame because all the ones after Endgame suck. And then I like Hot Rod. Oh, Lego Batman movie, so good.
I love the
yeah.
Lego movies.
Really good.
Seriously, they're all so good. But
My favorite movie is Free Willy, 100%.
wait, which one? There's like a 500. Just kidding.
I just like the original one with the
Wait, that
Michael
one-
Jackson song.
That's the one
at
I was
the end.
thinking. And when he
yeah.
really jumps over the wall. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd watch that at a movie night.
Yeah,
per se.
probably
I
not.
do like it.
No, there's some movies like I've tried watching. Like I watched one with Maiya a while ago. Actually, that was like trying to do like childhood like reminiscing movies. Not the same. Like you'll like see a movie as a kid and then you'll watch it with a person that's never seen it before, and they're like, "Ew, what is this
Yeah,
movie?"
that's so true.
It's so weird. But,
Yeah, like I had a movie night with my friends a little bit ago, and we decided to watch Hairspray because some of them hadn't seen it. Like I've watched it so much, and then like everybody was like just doing homework or on their phones. I'm like, okay, maybe this wasn't the best choice. But
Oh, another thing is like, yeah, totally mood. Like, because yeah, there's certain times where I'm like, okay, this fits, and then everybody will get on their phones. Like I think. I don't know. We watched Napoleon Dynamite like at the end of last semester, and pretty much all of us fell asleep.
Oh no.
And we were up like I woke up at like 5 or something, and I was like, wait, what? Did I fall asleep?
So bad.
Maiya, what about you, man?
I don't know. I'd probably say my favorite movie is Star Wars: Return of the Jedi. Just
Oh, that one's
because,
good.
yeah, Vader comes back, and I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just such a good movie.
So good.
All the Star Warses are good.
They really
for
are.
the sequels.
That's true.
Yeah. Sequels aren't canon.
Yeah.
Are you guys more like movies or TV shows kind of people? You feel like,
I personally watch TV shows.
yeah.
Yeah.
Probably movies for me. Just because, yeah, I used to really watch TV shows a lot, but now that I've been at college, I'm like, I only have time to watch like a movie, and then I have to do something else. And if I start a TV show, then I don't want to stop.
Oh no,
So
seriously, like
Yeah.
it's just like,
Yeah.
it's not good.
I like a TV show just because I don't have to dedicate a ton of time to it, and
Yeah.
it's better for my attention span, I think.
Oh
But
yeah.
yeah, at least for me, like whenever I'm walking past like my complex, the most common ones I'll see, I like see Psych all the time. So many people watching, like, or like Parks and Rec. Like I
Yeah.
see that
Those
one
are
a
good.
lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We also started doing like The Mentalist too for a
Oh
while.
my gosh, we got on a mentalist kick last
Yeah.
semester. It was so good. But yeah.
So, anything else like favorite characters you guys like?
Anyone from Star Wars or Harry Potter? I love all the
yeah.
characters. Actually, Severus Snape.
Oh,
Favorite character. I love
so
him.
good.
He's so awesome.
I don't know why this. This isn't from a movie. I was thinking, okay, because I'd never seen Avatar: The Last Airbender until last semester, and I freaking love Uncle Iroh. He's literally my favorite person on the planet.
Well, awesome. So I think we might wrap up. So you've been listening to The Spot, a production of BYU-Idaho Radio. Today's hosts were Maiya Waddell,
and Ella Zeigler.
and with our guests.
Benson Black.
And Kiriana Jolly.
The views and opinions of this podcast are not that of BYU-Idaho Radio or the university and are solely the opinions of the hosts. The episode was edited by Maiya Waddell, and the producers were the hosts with supervisions by Brandon Isle. Our theme music is Finding Happiness by DJ Quads and The Perpetual Ticking of Time by Artificial Music. To listen to more episodes of The Spot, like and follow us on social media or visit our website, byuidaho.radio/BYU-Idaho Radio, and click podcast. Be sure to subscribe to the BYU-Idaho Radio podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, or wherever you get your podcasts. And also, leave us a review of the show and leave a comment on what we should talk about next.